Okay, this is a follow-on to a video I made because I've had to do more troubleshooting and I've figured a few more things out. This is an Arcade1up claw machine, SpongeBob variety. Okay, this rubber band falls off. And I was wondering why this rubber band doesn't fall off. Right here we have a drive motor. And the company actually told me to try to turn this motor. So you cannot turn this. Do not try to turn this. This is a worm gear. And if you do, it will actually, if you look and kind of see it there, it'll actually break. You cannot turn this. This is high torque and it's not meant to be turned. And they were actually telling me to turn this after like the third video I sent them of this problem. So I'm very frustrated. Okay, so what happens is these switches right here tell it when to stop. And when you do the initial startup, it goes all the way back here to the front and then comes, sits at the front and it says I found my front and back and I'm right where I should be at the starting point. But after initial startup, you can hold this switch in and it'll move for like 2 seconds before it stops. And it'll do it over and over. So if your kid keeps pushing the joystick forward, it's gonna keep going, and it can sit back here and it basically, since the weight right now is, let's say the weight's over here, the claw's over here, this will bind up, right? And then this will fall off. So I'm gonna turn it on. We're gonna watch it real quick. All right, here we go. Does its thing, right? It's all the way to the front. Okay, now that's powered up and you'll see how quickly it hits this and then goes back. All right, sorry for the terrible this, but anyway, here we go. Watch how quickly it bounced off that bumper. Here we go. Okay, bang, gone, right? That's like half a second. Okay, watch what happens now. I'm gonna hold the button in, right? It shouldn't go, Watch how far it moves. I'm gonna push it and just hold it. It moved that far. Now watch what happens. I'm gonna go back over here. Kid's playing. Kid goes boom, back. Now see, you can see it's binding, right? You see the little rubber bands binding, and what happens is eventually a couple of these, and she falls off. Now, the reason the other side doesn't even do that at all is because there's no weight. Now, I guess if it was probably over here and I did that, I don't know, this side's still binding. Anyway, the other side doesn't seem to do it. It's always this side, especially with the weight over here. But you can see it should have bounced off this thing and stopped. It keeps going. And that is the problem. That is the problem. It should have stopped. So that's it. You can see it just keeps doing it, and that's why it binds up, and then this thing falls off. So they will tell you to adjust these rubber stoppers. That's not it. That's not in my case. They've done a few things. Like, so they try to tell you to stick an Allen wrench or a key in here. This is not the right size, and then turn this. Well, you'll break those gears. I think a lot of people agree. That is a worm gear setup right in there. See if we can get it. Anyway, it's a worm gear setup. Let's see if we can get in there a little more. This is difficult, very difficult. Okay, you can see it, kind of see it right there now. Okay, you can see cut gears. They're cut sideways. Right down there looks like a corkscrew. You can't turn that bad boy, it's by design. RC rock crawlers and stuff use this setup so they can sit still, so you don't have to use a drag brake. Oh, there it's going to reset itself. Lucky me. It's been long enough. So anyway, my belt kept dropping non-stop down in the bottom. So you'll find the belt down here, and you'll find it in there. And of course, just for those who don't understand or know what they're looking at, it looks like this. Yeah, so you're gonna find that down there. And so that is the problem. That is the problem. And so I think the only thing right now, unless they have a fix, might actually be to grease the belt and then give it that extra slip. So that's the only thing I can think of. because this binds up. I don't think you'd want to grease the rail. That's gonna maybe not work out so well, right? It's just that the weight on this guy. If I take this off versus the other side spins freely. This guy, you can feel it's really just hard to turn, and it moves the whole unit. Whereas if I go to the other side, pop the belt off, I mean, look, I mean, you can sit there and spin it. It's like, but if you put weight on it, right? Yeah, oh, there she goes. And she made it without either belt. I mean, made it back. I think if you slip both belts, look, it'll still kind of work. I mean, but you're gonna end up eventually kind of noticing some changes in it. You know, it's gonna get a little sideways on you because maybe it doesn't have the grip. I don't know. But yeah, and you can see, if you do that, I mean, obviously it's not gonna throw the belt. Oop, oh, my bad. So, hit the wrong button. It's pretty easy to win on this thing too, by the way. I wasn't even trying. So, that's the issue. Hope I would be aware of that before you buy this, because I don't know if there's a fix.